Hello there everyone, it's Shadow Leon 659 once again, and I already saw the voting poll of, I asked you my dear viewers, of which of the three shows should I do a video of between should I say Steven Universe, MLP Friendship is Magic, and the Loud House, of which one is the most overrated of all of them. And of course the votes were unanimous. Most of you people told me to do should I say Loud House and whatnot, and so because a democratic governance is all about for the people and by the people, and majority wins, and the one who gets the most votes wins and whatnot. So anyway, I'm gonna talk about Loud House and whatnot. Honestly, Loud House was a show I used to like back in the day and everything. I used to think it was great and all that stuff, and saying that it was a return to form for Nickelodeon and everything. Oh, naive 17-year-old me thought so back in 2016. I think it was 2016 when the show first aired, if I'm not mistaken. So anyway, and I actually enjoyed the show. I admired its characters, admired the animation, admired the stories and whatnot and everything, and I thought, yeah, this is a great show. This is what I'm talking about. This is what Nickelodeon should do and everything. Ignore those god-awful and unfunny Nick-coms and everything. Yes, this is a return to form, and no more depending on SpongeBob. But sadly, unfortunately, as the years went by, I started to notice a majority of the show's problems. And I can go for entire hours of why I don't like this show anymore. But of course, let us talk about a lot of things that I no longer like about the show. For starters, our main protagonist, Lincoln, he is just a pretty boring as hell protagonist. I did not give a rat's arse about this guy and everything, because he's saying I'm the best there is and whatnot. I mean, wow, that's all he is, and he's pretty much prone to bad luck and all that stuff. I mean, there's not much really going on for his character and whatnot. And let us talk about his sisters, and I could care less about each and every one of his sisters. The sisters, are just one-dimensional stereotypes and whatnot. Nothing else really. I mean, you have the apathetic older sister. Another one of his sisters is a stereotypical dumb blonde. And in the year 2016, we were still doing the stereotypical dumb blonde. In freaking 2016. Oh good god. So anyway, another one of the sisters is just a baby. Then you have, should I say, the intelligent one, who's practically just a rip-off, who is basically just a rip-off of Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. You have the one who's just a stereotypical goth. You have the one who's the tomboy, I can't even be bothered to remember her name and everything. And of course, should I say, what else can I also say? And then of course you have the sporty athletic one, who's pretty much the most unlikable of all of them. Good god, every time I saw her I just wanted to deck her in the face. The plots are pretty much stupid. You've seen these stories in other shows, but done better. And on top of that, I'm not gonna mention much about the parents and whatnot, because the dad is clearly just a rip-off of the dad from Kick Buttowski and whatnot. And speaking of Kick Buttowski, I would rather much be watching that cartoon than, rewatching this overrated crap ever again. The mom is just the mom and whatnot. And then, how could I forget to mention, you have the sister who just likes pulling childish pranks on people and whatnot. These are characters. They don't even feel like characters at all. They just feel like one-dimensional stereotypes and everything. And then Lincoln's friend, should I say, the African American kid. I just forgotten his name, sorry about that, because I haven't seen the show in quite a long time and I've forgotten most of the characters' names. He's just, should I say, the token. He feels like, you know, that trope of the token black kid you have seen a million times already. For the love of God, even South Park did that trope far much better than this show. And the token black kid trope has been done better in other shows, as I mentioned before. And let us go to why I also dislike the show. The show is just so damn mean-spirited. Because, as I mentioned before, a majority of the characters are either just one-dimensional stereotypes or just borderline unlikable. So I really don't know who I am supposed to root for in this show. Am I supposed to root for our boring main protagonist? Because I don't really give a crap about him and whatnot. I mean, like in one episode he is literally just, should I say, buying things for himself, and then his sisters pester him into doing stuff he doesn't even want to do. And oh my god, it just gets stale and repetitive and whatnot, and you're just like, wow, this guy can't really catch a break. For as boring as he is, I kind of feel really bad for him. And then of course, you know, the show over relies on gross out humor. For as far as you people know, I am not the biggest fan of gross out humor and everything, but this show takes it to a whole new level. This show just takes it to a whole new level. And yeah, that's all I've got to say about, should I say, the Loud House and whatnot. It is pretty much a below average show at best and overrated crap at worst. There is just nothing to care about for this show. I just don't understand the popularity it got. And I'm not even gonna dwell on the toxic as hell fan base of this show. And oh yeah, the creator of this show, he can just go jump off a cliff and die because, you know, he was revealed to be nothing more than a sex pest. Oh, in the wake of Nickelodeon and everything. Yeah, this was the show that saved Nickelodeon and all that stuff. Oh, blow me. This show is just overrated crap and whatnot. I know I'm beating a dead horse at this point in time, but that's pretty much how I feel about the Loud House. It's nothing more than overrated, loud, obnoxious, irritating, and to the point that I would just rather change the channel to a different show and whatnot. And I never mentioned anything about the theme song. The theme song is just so damn irritating. In the loud house, in the loud house, in the loud house. Oh god, shut the hell up. So anyway, that's all I've got for today. Shadow Leon 659 signing out. And remember, spend your money on a much better show than this. And be sure to click the subscribe button and stay tuned for more content. Bye bye, and see you next time.